Hello and welcome back to our channel, iConcept Sports. Today's video is about the 2024 Ford Ranger and the Ranger Raptor. The 405 HP Ranger Raptor have finally cleared U.S. Customs. New Ranger pickup will offer a 315 horsepower V6 while the Ranger Raptor debuts with 33-inch tires, nearly $60,000 price. The 2024 Ford Ranger grows in width, interior quality, engine choices, and storage space. Both trucks are assembled in Michigan and will be available near the end of summer 2023. Before we continue, please let us know what you think about this review in the comments section below, and we would appreciate your support by subscribing to our channel. This helps us bring more content to our viewers. We bring accurate information and we hope you can appreciate that. The 2024 Ford Ranger and 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor continue the much-needed revitalization of the mid-size truck segment. One might argue they were first to the party, having been revealed globally a few years ago. While we knew we weren't getting the turbo diesel engine or manual transmission, we wondered how otherwise the US spec truck would shape up. We've been up close, sat inside, and learned more about the inner workings of both trucks. Like the Jeep Gladiator and new Chevrolet Colorado, the 2024 Ranger has eschewed different cab and bed sizes, as it's available only with a 4-door crew cab and a 5-foot bed. Riding on an upgraded version of Ford T6 platform that also underpins the Bronco SUV, the wheelbase has grown 1.9 inches, but overall length is basically unchanged. Technically it shrunk by 0.2 inch. In effect, the front wheels have moved closer to the front bumper, reducing its overhang by 1.9 inches and improving approach angle. The rear suspension remains leaf springs on the Ranger, but the shocks have moved outboard closer to the wheels, making them less prone to encountering trail debris. Overall width is up 2.3 inches, netting improvements in cab space and bed storage, which can now accommodate a 4-foot sheet of drywall between the wheelhouses. We don't recall complaining about the previous generation's powertrain. Last it was tested, the turbo 4 and 10-speed automatic pairing netted 60 miles per hour acceleration in 6.4 seconds. Apparently, Ford thinks that simply isn't good enough, and we can't argue with that kind of thinking. While the entry-level XL, at the price of $35,755, retains the 2.3-liter with 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, the XLT and Lariat offer the twin-turbo 2.7-liter V6 from the Bronco and F-150. Here, the V6 is good for 315 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, which is similar to the Bronco's rating on regular fuel. Regardless of the engine, the transmission remains a 10-speed automatic. 2- and 4-wheel drive systems are available, but the latter doesn't come with a locking rear differential. We wouldn't be surprised to see that offered on an upcoming, yet unannounced, Tremor variant. The 2024 Ranger's interior introduces welcome improvements and upgrades. The size of the base center screen has increased from 8.0 to 10.1 inches, and a large, vertically orientated 12.4-inch screen is available. The instrument cluster is digital as well, sized at either 8.0 inches, like the Bronco, or 12.4 inches. They look attractive and respond quickly. The large center touchscreen even have games, like Sudoku. Increases in height and width have netted larger interior dimensions, as total passenger volume has increased 1 cubic foot. There's generally more headroom, legroom, and shoulder room in both rows than last year. While most Rangers have a mechanical shifter, the Lariat 4x4 and Raptor have a small and short-throw electronic shifter that enables driver aids including trailer backup and an automated parallel and perpendicular parking system. Also available are a 360-degree exterior camera, over-the-air updates, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and Ford's zone lighting system that lets owners selectively illuminate exterior lighting when parked. Rangers equipped with the FX4 off-road package gain Ford's Trail Control off-road cruise control system. Storage options are more plentiful. There's a spot under the touchscreen that can hold a phone, and that area becomes a wireless charger on XLT and above. A shelf above the glove box can fit a phone or a wallet, and above that is a small secondary glove box. A significant improvement over the previous generation is the addition of functional storage space in the rear seats. Lifting the seat bottoms reveals two small cubbies that can fit items like jumper cables or a first aid kit. The rear seat back also folds down flat, creating an even load surface for larger items you don't want to put in the bed. The max tow rating remains 7,500 pounds with the available trailer tow package, which also includes an integrated trailer brake controller. As with the F-150, owners can check trailer lights using a phone app. The Ranger Raptor. While one might think of the 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor as a downsized F-150 Raptor, a more accurate description would be a Bronco Raptor without the 37-inch tires. The Ranger Raptor employs a slightly less powerful version of the twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6 from that Bronco, at 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. And as with the Bronco, the engine is connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission and an all-wheel drive system that features locking front and rear differentials as well as a low-range and 4A all-wheel drive mode. Even the crawl ratio is the same, at 67.88 to 1. But instead of the 37s, the Ranger uses 33-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain KO3S wrapped around 17-inch wheels that will accept a beadlock ring from Ford's accessory department. While not wide enough to mandate marker lamps like the Bronco, the Ranger Raptor's wheel and tire combo increases track width by 3.5 inches while the enlarged fenders swell overall width by 4.3 inches versus the regular Ranger. The Raptor's desert racing intentions bias it more toward suspension control than clearances demanded by rock crawlers. To that end, underneath the Raptor's enlarged fenders are coilovers with adaptive Fox Live valve dampers sized 2.5 inches up front. Joining the adaptive Fox dampers and coilovers in the back are trailing arms and a Wattslink setup that replaces the regular Ranger's leaf springs. Right behind the beefy-looking rear axle is a full-size spare. The Ranger Raptor otherwise offers similar hardware as the Bronco, from the exhaust's X-pipe and dual outlets to the suite of off-road driving equipment, including a plethora of drive modes along with Ford's Trail Control and Trail Turn Assist, which brakes the inside rear wheel during a turn at low speeds to tighten the turning radius. Unlike the standard Bronco, the Ranger Raptor is not available with a bumper that supports a winch. Versus the regular Ranger, the changes reduce max payload to 1,411 pounds, which is still 211 to 260 pounds more than the Gladiator Mojave and Colorado ZR2, respectively. But the 5,150-pound max tow rating falls just under the 6,000-pound max ratings of the other trucks. Now this will conclude our review from today. Thank you for listening to this information, and we would love to see you come back to our channel.